Welcome to the show. This is Mount Rushmore of video games. We're going to have Bobby Kotick and Elon Musk, and of course, Ben and I. Rushmore started actually with Elon, Ben, myself, and my wife, Stod. We were in Greece. Stod goes to Elon. I think Ben, I'm not sure if you asked me, what would you do for your last meal if it was your last meal? There was a bunch of answers.
Mine was Lamboisie.
That's right.
On Polytopia in Paris.
In Paris, yeah.
Shake Shack. Mine's Shake Shack.
Okay.
A solid pick. Honestly, Shake Shack is underrated.
You can never go wrong.
I've honestly never regretted a meal from Shake Shack.
So from that, it evolved into Rushmore.
I mean, it's pretty funny for like carving meals into the side of a mountain, you know.
I guarantee you Mount Rushmore would make a lot more money if they had a Shake Shack at the bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of the things we do, but I don't think we need to do it with the two of you, is for you two to introduce each other. But I don't think Elon needs any introduction. No disrespect, Bobby. Bobby's Bobby. He ran Activision, just sold it. As we're planning this, one of the funniest text exchanges when Bobby threatens Elon, you couldn't handle 24 hours of retirement, which Bobby has gone through, and Elon laughs hysterically on the text exchange. I thought that was fantastic. So this is a conversation about video games.
No, I don't play like Elon.
There's nobody that plays like Elon.
Much more serious video game player. He actually should own Blizzard.
It's probably true. I do love video games, and when people ask me what do I spend my non-work time on, I say, well, first of all, I pretty work every day, 7 days a week. But
at 3 a.m, what do you do?
Yeah, exactly. Like my hobbies are sort of spending time with friends and family and video games. And then that's probably not like the sexiest thing to say, you know. In fact, I was looking at some list of things that turn women off the most, and one is if your hobby is video games.
What was the first one you ever played? Do you remember?
I mean, I was a little kid. It was this pre-Atari game, which had like basically Pong and a racing game. It didn't even have cartridges. It just had like 4 games that were built in.
Do you know what that was, Bobby?
Yeah, let's think about it. So the Magnavox Odyssey.
Maybe that was it.
Magnavox Odyssey came, I think it was with 4 games, but I don't remember.
Who owned that company?
Magnavox was owned by Philips of the Netherlands.
Got it.
Those were all 6502, 1 megahertz processor games that's what I started playing too, is Apple II games and Atari 2600 games.
And Elon, had you played all his games on Activision?
I play a lot of games. So, I mean, Activision makes a lot of games, so I haven't played them all, but I played a number of them. Played the Call of Duty series from the beginning.
I didn't look. I should have looked your KD ratio, but...
Do you know what it is, Elon?
No, but I mean, I'm pretty good at video games. You know, when Quake first came out and was multiplayer, and there was what I was told was the first paid esports tournament in the US.
How old were you?
So I was probably 23, 24, something like that.
Okay.
My final semester in undergrad, I spent more time playing Quake than I did on my classes. There was some startup that was trying to make esports, paid esports, a thing in like 96 or 97. And they held a paid tournament. So 4-person teams. I was the second best person on the team.
Who was first?
The guy who later became out CIO.
How much money did you make?
I think like $5,000, something like that.
Were they all kids that you met playing online, or did they go to school with? Did Brandon go to school with you?
Actually, I'm not sure how I met Brandon. I might have met him playing Quake, and then he later became the sort of chief information officer of my company.
That's wild. All right, Elon, what's your 4 on Rushmore?
I guess I'd probably have to put Quake up there.
Okay.
I would too, actually. I mean, I didn't say it, but I think Doom and Quake were the most transformative games from a multiplayer perspective.
I never played it.
I played Doom. I never played Quake.
All right, keep on going.
And these things obviously have to be evaluated against the time that they were released.
Okay, stop qualifying. Just keep on. Let's see the other 3, please.
I think Half-Life 2 is an amazing game. BioShock, Deus Ex.
I don't know that game at all. Sorry. Do you know that game?
No.
That should absolutely be like a TV series or a movie or something that's...
When did it come out?
20 years ago, maybe? No, more than 20 years ago.
Who made it?
Ion Storm.
Yeah, Ion Storm.
What's the concept of the game?
It's some of the best writing and one of the most interesting plots of any game. It takes a minute to explain, It is funny in that in the game, they use a sort of an engineered bioweapon virus to cause massive fear in the population so that the population demands a lockdown.
Keep on going.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait a second, this sounds familiar. So there's an engineered bioweapon that terrifies the population, and the government is the only one with the cure, but there's a limited amount. And so out of fear, the population demands lockdown and demands martial law.
Wow.
And then control over the world is given to the UN security forces. I mean, I'm doing some plot spoilers here if you want, but I guess we can do a few plot spoilers. But it turns out that the head of the UN security forces was the one who engineered the virus.
For power.
Exactly. So you say, like, how do you, let's say you work backwards from, you want to get absolute power somehow. Well, you put yourself in charge of the rescue forces, and then you create the crisis.
That makes you in power.
Yes, and then people actually demand that you take power, because you've got to deal with the crisis, and you've got the cure.
But what character do you play in the game?
You play this guy JC Denton, who is you start off as part of the UN security forces. It turns out you're sort of a biological experiment, and you can get all these cyberware adaptations to enhance your abilities. So as you go through the game, you get these like various cyberware implants to enhance your abilities. And then as you progress, you think you're working it starts off, you think you're working for the good guys.
And you realize.
Yeah, and you've got to stop these terrorists who are trying to undermine the UN security forces.
Bobby, did you ever play this game?
But you know what? When it came out, I mean, I tried it.
Had you owned Activision at the time?
Yeah, John Romero, we had worked with id for a long time. He left id, he started Ion Storm. But the guy who wrote that is named Warren Spector.
Yeah, Warren Spector is excellent. It's a very thoughtful plot and dialogue. It's very clever.
He lives in Austin. Like, I think he teaches.
Oh, I should like say hi to him or something.
Yeah, everyone was surprised because nobody thought that Romero could come up with a great game after id. And he did.
But id's not on your guys' list.
Well, id is Quake and Doom.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Oddly, John Romero used the money that he made from id to start an aerospace company called Aardvark Aerospace.
Or Armadillo.
Oh, yeah, Armadillo Aerospace. And I wasn't always sure. He wanted to launch somebody into orbit, but I don't think he cared if they came back.
I mean, John Carmack is actually a good friend of mine, and we've been friends for a long time. John Carmack is really one of the world's best engineers, but he kind of likes being a lone wolf.
Isn't he working on an AI program now?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to manage a company or anything like that, is my understanding.
He left Facebook and now he started his AI company by himself, his own AI company.
Yeah, he made a huge contribution to Oculus, making Oculus successful, but then wanted to just do his own thing. But John and I see each other every month or two. He comes down for launches at Starbase. He's very knowledgeable about rocket technology. So Carmack and I can have very in-depth discussions about rocket engineering.
Yeah, I mean, he started it like in a little warehouse, but he was probably the most capable graphic programmer that I ever knew.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah,
he's definitely on Rushmore.
He'd be on Rushmore programmers. Yeah,
absolutely. He's incredibly talented. There's a guy named Peter Pike Sloan who is like in that category, but very few people like that.
All right, so we now have 2 Rushmores.
Well, I got a question on both Rushmores. I think, Elon, all of your Rushmores are FPS.
No, didn't you say Diablo?
I mean, I only have 4, so I'll probably put Diablo 2 on Rushmore. If we're speaking about actual time allocated, the past year or so, the game I've played the most is Diablo 4.
Wow.
So let's look at the screen time for the truth. Screen time don't lie.
Over the game you introduced Ben to?
Polytopia. I had to stop playing Polytopia. Yeah, I think I finally got like ELO up around like 1609 or 1614, something like that.
Jesus.
That's a crazy number.
It is a crazy number, but I started seeing Polytopia when I closed my eyes. I would close my eyes and I'd see the Polytopia board.
I deleted it from my phone. I had to delete it from my phone.
Exactly. So I had to delete it from my phone.
It's the most addicting game.
Bobby, have you ever played this game?
I didn't play it. I know, a lot of
They tried to explain it to me. It was way out of my league.
Strategy games were not my thing, but everybody, like my friends who are real gamers, all love Polytopia. But it is completely time consuming.
The final straw was like I was at my friend's birthday party, great birthday party, and all I could see was the Polytopia board.
Didn't you beat the guy that made the game?
Oh, Felix? Yeah.
That's so funny.
The win-loss ratio is about even between me and Felix. So he's quite a good player. He'll say he's not a good player, but he is a good player.
You got up to the fifth best in the world, right? At one point.
Well, I mean, at one point I did get, I was number one on the leaderboard.
That's so many hours of Polytopia.
Yes, so that's why I had to delete it.
Yeah.